I'm back on the trail, finishing the last of this Massachusetts stretch. So wow, is that right? Am I in Massachusetts now? I think I'm finishing up Connecticut, and I've crossed over into Massachusetts, and then I'll be in Great Barrington. But it's late in the day, and I've got about 11 miles to do, so I need to be careful because my headlamp seems to have just shed itself, and I will be dependent on my phone's light for visibility for a while. So yeah, better keep moving. I've got some pretty wicked peak climbs coming up, so there'll be some good views, and we'll share that. Had a good time in Provincetown. Awesome place, and definitely recommend it. Not that it's really a part of the trail or nearby the trail, but very beautiful town. Right, go hiking.
Hey,
now in Vermont. A bit of a drive from Great Barrington, but not too bad. I'm now gonna, I've rejoined the trail from the point where I had to get off last time, retracing parts of the trail that I went on as I walked towards Manchester Centre last time to go to the medical centre. And today will be about 17.5 miles. So not long for a slack pack, but it's 11 o'clock, so 11:30 even. And tomorrow will hopefully be a bigger day, and I'll be able to catch up with my friends. I haven't really talked much to you lately, but I'll just give you a quick update on how I'm doing. So physically, I have very few complaints. My feet, some parts of my toes are sorer than usual frequently each day as I walk. My knees, the muscles, small muscles around my knees are tighter, and I haven't really been diligent enough with my stretching and mobility work. I left my lacrosse ball behind in New York, and so I probably regret that, but at the same time I'm looking to reduce my base weight a little bit as I finish my last day of slack packing tomorrow, I think. And yeah, it's mentally I'm still really happy and just grateful to be out here. I have no complaints. I'm excited to be doing this, the rest of the long trail. And I'm really excited to be getting up into New Hampshire, into the whites, and as challenging as it is, I'm just like, bring it on, man. I'm also excited to finish the trail. I've enjoyed the whole experience. I personally recommend to anyone wanting to thru-hike ever, start with the Appalachian Trail. It's so beautiful. Yeah, it doesn't have all the vistas, the PCT, but you really have to work for it, and it's a good lesson in gratitude, because you have to make the most of every day. You got to be grateful for what you're getting. It's really a frame of mind whether you choose to enjoy a section or not. Like I thought Virginia was lovely. I didn't worry about the Virginia blues because I was just happy to be out there. Pennsylvania, yeah, the rocks were tough, but you can kind of just remind yourself that you chose to do the Appalachian Trail, and therefore you're going to have some tough sections. And now I'm kind of closing out, finishing with some beautiful parts, and isn't that a great way to finish? Such a special experience. At the same time, you kind of say to myself, well, don't take anything for granted. Remember that nothing's guaranteed to you, and you still have to work to get to the finish line. You've still got over 500 miles to go. It's going to be cold, it's going to be hard, it's going to be dangerous in parts. So, if I make it, then it'll be special. Yeah, I guess that's all I got to say. But it's been great having my wife here. Through the act of slackbacking, I thought this was pretty good euphemism. She helps me take weight off my back and lets me go further each day. In general, that's what she's done in our relationship as we've known each other for 4 years. She's been there in my life through tough moments, taken weight off my back and helped me go further or do something faster or bounce back quicker. And I love her so much. She's awesome. I'm blessed to have someone like her in my life, and she's spending her holiday time out here driving me around. So I thank you, baby.
Wow!
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's like looking straight down the valley, huh?
Yeah.
It's like being in
Yeah,
Northern Europe.
this is where you can lay out and really get a good tan, half naked if you wanted. But you got to know about it ahead of time.
Well, this is where I left off about 2 weeks ago. I went down that side road, which goes for a while down to Manchester. And yeah, I'm treading new ground for myself, which is good. Making mild progress again on the AT. So I made up that part that I skipped over Stratton Mountain, and carrying back on the long trail. I wonder how many miles I've got left. I've probably got around 50 or 60 miles still to go on the long trail. Yeah, there's my ride. Good morning, Vermont. It's Sunday, the 27th of August, day 128 on the trail. Today will be my last day with my wife, so I am going to cut it short and make a shorter day of 18 miles, and it will give me more time to spend with her for the rest of the night before she goes back to New York tomorrow morning and then flies off somewhere else. So just kind of doing my thing. I've climbed Mount Bromley this morning, which had great views for what's ahead as we shoot towards Hanover. Pixie and Tough Cookie, they're a couple of days ahead of me in Rutland at the moment. They would be leaving Rutland this morning. So I'll have to keep my pace up as I put my full pack back on and lose the benefit of this light slack pack that I've got with me had with me for the last couple of days. It's beautiful, crisp, cool weather out here, and I quite appreciate that, but you can tell that September is really going to get cool. Kind of looking forward to that. Alright, let's keep hiking. Dude, this is the biggest growth thing I've seen on a tree ever. That's nuts. Streaks of marble. Oh, wow. Hey, it's day 129. I had to just say goodbye to my wife for the second time, which is pretty hard. Yeah, saying goodbye once when you start the AT is hard enough. Saying goodbye a second time is pretty difficult, but should only have just over a month to go and then nearly done. Which just means a lot to me because I literally wouldn't be here without her support. Oh well. Starting quite late. It's 10:52, and I would like to do 21 miles, but we'll see how we go. Just lines me up well to get over to Hanover. I'm carrying enough food to get me to Hanover if I keep my mileage up, and I also get to stay at a couple of great shelters along the way. So yeah, that's the goal. Put the full pack back on. Let's go do it. Back at it. Man, it's beautiful out here. The water on that stream is so crystal clear and cool. Wow. That's beautiful. Hey guys. Whoa, that's a porcupine. Oh my god, it's big. Come on, buddy. Let's move it. Come on, buddy. Down the trail. Alright, that's the way, that's the way. What a cutie. That's the first porcupine I've seen. Man, he was big. You gotta understand that for a New Zealander, the biggest kind of thing we have close to that is a hedgehog. I've had a good day. My pace has been 2.5 miles per hour, pretty steady throughout the day. Sometimes a little bit faster. It's given me the chance for a couple of breaks. I have 5.5 miles to go until this last shelter, which will make it a 21.8 mile day. And I should get there just after 7:30 as the sun's going down, so that's good. Not a bad first day back with a full pack. Getting used to the pack that doesn't have a full frame, so it sits flush against the back of your back. Pros and cons, mostly cons. But yeah, alright, he's done. Keep going, see ya.